Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to episode 100 of the Immigrant Section podcast. As you can see, I just did some major upgrades, new cameras, everything. I shot the whole episode 100 and realized we were out of focus the whole time. So I fucked up. Okay, that's on me. It's a learning process, but luckily I have a third camera for the whole thing, so we're still good for this episode. But next one, it's going to be all fixed. I'll get this autofocus shit fixed, so just bear with it. But whatever, this one was a banger. Enjoy it with my boy, Hassan Chaudhry. Yo, welcome back to the Immigrant Section. It's your boy, Abbas Wahab. As you can see, we're in the updated motherfucking studio. So wherever you're watching, as always, this doesn't change. You smash subscribe right there where I'm pointing. If you're listening to Apple, click plus or follow. Same with Spotify. Leave 5 stars. Why not? Let's do it. I want to give you updates for the next 100, 200, who knows how many episodes. And enough of all that. With me today in the motherfucking new studio is the Pakistani Steven Seagal, Hassan Chaudhry.
I just flexing hard on the camera. Shit, I don't even work out. My belly's big now, yo. Shit, I've been eating too much.
The table covers it nicely, though, right? Yo, this feels good, bro. I'm in shorts. I don't got to think about my calves. You know what I mean?
That is true. That is one thing, man.
I have ashy knees right now, dog. It feels good, man.
I'm getting fat, and it's becoming... I look at myself, and I'm like, oh, like I got that uncle walk a bit right now. Like, I walk with my
like
belly.
A penguin?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I got a dad bod and an auntie walk. Yeah.
Bro, you're pretty much nearing uncle mode at this point. You literally came with a Pakistani treat. Diabetes in a fucking little pocket. That's a diabetes pocket, by the way.
Pretty much. You know what it was? Because I'm taking that thing to the girlfriend's house.
Yeah.
So I got like...
Yo, big things for immigrants. This nigga going to his girl's Easter dinner. Yo, immigrants moving up in the world. Wow. You know you're going to be out there. They're like, so, you've met the family before?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I just met the mom.
So this is the official.
This is the first one. Yeah, me and the family, yeah.
So, Hassan, where were you during 9/11?
By the way, I was cheering it on.
I'm kidding.
To be honest with you, I'll tell you exactly where I was. I was in Saudi Arabia. And
okay, this is not going in the way you think it is. I was in Saudi Arabia.
And my dad came back from work, and we gotta say, yo, we were celebrating.
Actually, dude,
yo, America was fucking up everything at that time. Afghanistan, Iraq, it had a little Kuwait and Iraq war. It had a bit of a role.
True.
And it was fucking up. It was kicking everybody's ass. So when the Twin Towers got fucked up, yeah, fuck America is what we all said. We all high five.
That's so funny because I remember like at recess and shit with the Arabs, when everybody started getting phones, like late grade school, early high school, every time someone would check their phone, it'd be a 9/11. They'd be like, bro, make a wish.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what I mean?
Shooting star.
I know, literally, that's the Arab shooting star.
Yo, holy shit.
What's going on, man?
Fuck, man. You know what I was thinking as I was driving here? I was thinking that I've never told my mom I love you.
Yeah, I haven't either.
It feels weird, right?
I don't even think my mom has. My mom has never even. My mom, like, I don't even know if there's a word for it.
Yeah.
Like, the word is "I like you, I love you" in Arabic. You know what I mean? So it's like my mom doesn't even say that.
Right.
So it's like there isn't my culture with like that. It's like there's nothing to say like I love you. It's more of a hug and the feeling. It's still the I love you feeling.
I see what you're saying.
Because we grew up around these Canadians, we want that. We gotta hear the love.
Yeah.
We want the love.
I love you. Will you love me?
So, are you gonna say it? Did she say it?
Are you gonna say it too? My mom's like, he never dropped the L word. I don't think I'll say it. It's just weird. I'll just call her. That's pretty much, that's all.
No, but like I'm like the ending of the phone call. Do you go like, I love you, mama? No. She goes, acha bacha.
That's pretty good, actually.
That means good boy for those wondering about Urdu. Urdu. I love saying Urdu.
Abbas's sixth language.
Yeah. I literally just know acha bacha. What else do I know in Urdu? Banchot.
Yes.
I know some Bosnian, the same thing.
Okay.
Beach, like the swears and everything.
Oh, right. Yeah, those are useful, especially if you come to Brampton. You will need those.
The big Bosnian population in Brampton?
No, Urdu.
Oh, Urdu. Yeah. Well,
sorry.
Who am I gonna say good boy to?
Not
that's
good boy.
Someone's gonna. Yeah.
To every guy that's gonna cut you off when you drive over there, because it's aggressive.
I used to live there, dude.
Oh yeah,
Man, Brampton. I'd said this before, but it's like Brampton has the least predictable drivers I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Like, at least in Canada, you know,
Right.
North American standards, it is like otherworldly level of unpredictable. Like Sudan, I expect unpredictable.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
I expect people are not going to stop for reds. They're not going to yield for reds.
Yeah.
I expect some shit like that.
Right.
But in Brampton, dude, I remember one time I saw two cars fused together like in a car accident.
Right.
I didn't see the accident. I just
Right.
drove by right before even the cops showed up. And it was a fucking 50 suburb. I was like, how fast were these people going? They
Yo.
were fused,
Yeah.
bro, fused together.
They have zero patience over there. Like if you think for half a second, let me merge in, somebody's already there.
Yeah.
It's no fucking around in Brampton. That's why, you know what it is? People talk shit about Brampton, but this is what it is. Like, Brampton is fucked up. It's just insurance frauds all day, all night.
Oh, of course.
Punjabi, all obviously, it's got an identity. You know what I mean? Like, Mississauga does not have an identity. It's just like...
Besides just being the landing place, it's like the Ellis Island of Canada.
Pretty much.
It's like immigrants come here, they write your name in a book,
Yeah.
and then they distribute you to Saskatchewan.
Everybody always... I start off in Mississauga. I don't know, like that little square one area. Started off
That's
over there.
ground zero for immigrants in Canada. I mean, I went to London.
Yeah.
But like, it seems like Mississauga is like 2% white.
Yeah. It's
Like,
probably
I
like 6
understand
people.
racism in Mississauga.
True.
Like
True,
white
true.
people being racist. Like I'm not saying I'm cool with it, but I get it.
Right.
This is probably over the last 20 years seeing an influx that has like shifted the majority to the minority.
Yeah.
I get being like,
Well, I got this one joke that like when I go to Brampton and like the Walmarts and stuff, yo, it's so many brown people. Even I'm like, holy shit! Like, and I can't imagine like a white person's reaction.
yeah, you're uncomfortable.
Yeah. Like, I'm like, oh fuck, a white person must be like, holy shit, where are we?
Yo, check this out. Yeah.
Nice, that's
I'm gonna
dope.
be pro.
Yo, oh,
Yo,
that is
your boy
sick.
got the fucking pod track
Oh,
V4
that's like fucking okay.
with 4 programmable sounds. I got the
Alright.
intro and the outro, so I got 2 more. I'm gonna do a parats. But
Okay.
it's so far from me. It's
Yeah, it is pretty
Imagine
far.
you made a joke. I go 1 second.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think that's what you probably are gonna have to do right now.
I fucking break
You
my
could probably
back.
bring it like somewhere here, like somewhere closer to you.
But then there'd be like all the sound, these cables. By the way, you don't have to put this on if you don't want.
I'm cool.
Okay, yeah. Because I just got to put it on to make sure the levels are all good and whatnot.
Have you ever seen Sudanese homeless guy?
Never. Oh, yes. One, but he was addicted to drugs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
The same story. Man, when someone comes to your window and starts going on a story about how they need $50 for a Greyhound because blah, blah, that's the oldest drug excuse thing. As soon as he started asking for a Greyhound, I'm like, oh, fuck, this guy's addicted to crack for sure.
Oh,
like,
okay.
for a second, I thought he was down on his luck.
Right.
When he said 50 for Greyhound, I'm like, fuck, he's addicted to crack.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, people I grew up with.
Right.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. Greyhound's fucking not even in that area.
His pants are around his ankles.
Yeah.
It's like, dog, lift your pants up before you fucking fuck.
Using a cable wire as a belt.
Yeah, right. I swear, I'm just getting back to Barry. Barry, nigga, you live here. Your family's here.
Those are your homies behind the shopping cart.
Oh, he came up. Oh, guys, alhamdulillah. I knew I could. I just wanted to ask Muslims. Right away. That's already sketch.
True.
But maybe he needs help.
Yeah.
But then the 50 for Greyhound? Sorry, buddy.
Oh, okay. You cut him off, eh?
No, I didn't cut him off. I was just, my buddy kept listening to him because he
Right.
came to the driver's side.
Yeah.
You know the person on that's sharing the window?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
got to be extra engaged.
Sure.
I'm on the passenger side just like,
Yeah, leave me alone.
drive,
Did you
bro.
end up giving up any money?
Like my fucking buddy went to he listened to his story.
Yeah.
He appealed to him in the Muslim thing.
Oh, okay.
He had him already sold.
Yeah.
Because he tied God to it.
How
you know what
much?
I mean?
How much you think?
50. He went.
He gave him 50.
the full 50.
Oh,
And that
shit.
guy probably OD'd. You know what I mean?
So yeah, I saw this one Pakistani, like homeless guy. I didn't know he was Pakistani. Like beside Ryerson, the Esso gas station,
Beside Ryerson?
Ryerson University on Church Street.
I'm not 100%
Okay,
sure.
you're not sure. Okay,
Yeah.
but it's always
No.
there's always a homeless guy there.
Yeah.
Like,
That
open the
whole
door.
area.
Yeah. And this Pakistani guy, he's like nobody was giving him any money. All of a sudden, he sees me like walk up. He pulls his pants up and shit, and fucking
He does that. time to deal.
Yeah. Fuck. He comes to me, he's like, "Assalamu alaikum, brother."
Yeah, I just came back from Acha, or I was gonna say Achabacha, from Islamabad or like Lahore or some shit. Rawalpindi. That's my favorite.
I just fucked in a chabacha.
Oh shit! Actually,
no, I did not.
we got Kevin Spacey, the brown Kevin Spacey,
the not famous one. Shit. Not that old. But
that's not the good type of famous.
I know. Shit. Goddamn. But you know what? One thing, Harvey Weinstein's been gone, and I gotta say, movies have got a lot shittier.
100, dude. It's amazing you say that because just today, LeBron James posted Space Jam 2, his version of it. But even that, I'm like, this is the first movie I'm actually excited for, like a blockbuster
fair
style.
Enough. Yeah, like a
When's
movie.
the last one you remember that's like that?
Yeah.
Weinstein was fucking
crushing it,
the guy
man.
who's crushing it. You know what I mean? Not saying he did the right thing, but he made the right movies, dog.
I think he made the right moves as well.
Well, that guy's like. Now he's in the Bill Cosby club where every time they show up to court, they gotta pretend they have a new ailment.
You think they both look at each other and go like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
From one rapist to another.
Yeah, exactly. Cosby put up though like Hall of Fame numbers.
Oh yeah, true.
Weinstein walks by Cosby's cell. He goes, "I read about your work." Nice.
Spanish fly.
Yeah.
But Cosby. You know what the weird thing about Cosby was? He was going for a lot of years. Every time, like every 5 or 10 years, it would come up. Every 5 or 10 years, it would come up, but it would just get shut down.
It wouldn't get shut down. It would get
paid off or whatever.
Paid off, yeah.
Paid off, yeah.
You know, like out of court, they would settle type situation. But I mean, forever, apparently, even in Hollywood, for years before it even came out, everyone in Hollywood was like, don't go back to his place. In general, like a PA, like a personal assistant would be working on set, like a hot one.
Right.
First time, oh my God, I can't believe I'm working with Cosby. Like, oh yeah, he's great, Cosby, blah, blah, blah. But just
heads up.
Real quick heads up.
Yeah.
Those aren't Advils, number one. That's not ibuprofen.
Yeah.
All right. And
when he's waving at you, just fucking keep your focus. Don't make sure you pass up.
Dude. But it's crazy how, like, literally to the hundreds came out, which means...
That is true, yeah.
At least half didn't.
Right. Well,
we can expect that.
Yeah, that is true.
One half of them to come out. Right. I mean, at the 100 point, everyone's empowered to be like, I want to be part of this whole thing. But, but I still imagine there's ones who have died. The man is 90.
True.
He had to have done that to chicks who are just dead now. Right? They died of diabetes, car accident.
True. Some old lady, Some old lady trying to come out now. He fucked me in my ass.
Yeah. But it's crazy how that shit could just easily... That goes to show you how fake this Hollywood bullshit is.
Oh, yeah,
because now
man.
they just put the right people in front of the camera. They'll put a trans, an Asian, and a black guy, and they'll be like, we can't be touched.
True.
And in the meantime, like behind the scenes, if that trans person is like becomes a star, they could be raping left and right, and Hollywood's gonna cover it up until 20 years from now when trans people are touchable.
Right.
Then it'll be like, oh my God, they're a horrible person.
It's just, I mean, but you know what, man? I can kind of get it from their perspective because like they're just a business.
100%.
Yeah, because like same with like any corporation, like I get it because like they're just trying to look as good as possible.
They're trying not to fuck with the money.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually. Yeah.
Bill Cosby rapes, but he's also killing these fucking box office sales.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Probably one of the biggest sellouts.
Producers like, I'm gonna blow the whistle on him. It's like, well, let's just wait till the fourth quarter. You know what I mean?
Wait till we made our money. Yeah.
Wait till the fiscal year's over.
But what's it called? Yeah, Cosby used to tell people not to swear in the act.
Yeah, I mean, that's why he had that whole beef with Eddie Murphy, huh?
Oh, right.
Because Eddie Murphy would just kind of be, crass, or what he would say what he wanted type deal.
Yeah.
And Bill Cosby would be like, you need to clean up your act, little young blackie. We represent... I mean, this is the worst Cosby impression.
Yeah. And we represent... Okay, that's mine's more nasally. That's all that I did.
Just avoid that. But they had a beef like that. And then when it came to light...
Right.
Probably Eddie Murphy was in like his mansion, just like with his 48 children.
That is true. I know, right?
Just like, haha. He still reads newspapers.
You know what? We said 48 children. You know Sean Kemp, NBA player?
No.
He has 9 baby mamas or something. I don't know how many fucking kids, I think. And like, he fucks a lot. Like, he's just fucking all the time.
That's fuck. It's like he has 11 kids with 12 baby mamas. It's like, what? It makes sense.
Yo, bro, it's just like fuck him. I don't know. I think they just get used to
I
just
don't get that. It's like, you know what it is? Have you ever come inside?
yeah.
Oh, it's the best feeling in the world.
It's a lot more efficient than pulling out.
Yeah. So I get it.
Yeah.
I get that. But at the same time, it's like,
You got to think in your
what are you doing? You're in a position to just be fully like, and I don't even say exploited because he's the dumbass in the situation.
right.
What are you doing?
True,
right?
true.
He's gonna own $900,000 a month in child support.
Right.
20 years, you know what I mean? And they're all staggered kids, so he's never out of it.
Yeah.
Once this one hits 18, the other is 15, the
Coming
other one
up.
is 11.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you got to keep paying till at least they're
It's
18.
not like he conceived all of them in 1 year.
Yeah.
And it's like
True.
bulk payments.
Yeah.
No, they're staggered.
Yeah,
bro.
man. And like he's got to keep making that money all that time. True.
These are the type of guys that gotta start a franchise. You know what I mean?
Buy a few Starbucks and shit. But what's it called? Like that's why pullout game is an admirable characteristic. You know what I mean? If a pullout game, one guy has a strong, you got to give him respect.
Without a doubt. But then
Yeah.
also, you know, kids get conceived off the pre-cum.
That's
I just watched
true.
Keith Pedro's
Fair enough.
whole bit
Fair
about
enough.
that.
Right.
Which never happened to me, knock on wood. No pun intended.
Because I'll punch her afterwards, pal.
Yeah, exactly. Just to make sure, just to seal the deal. Hedge your bet.
She's fallen down the stairs a few times.
It's like the viewership is falling. It's falling. Quick, juggle. I give you balls, you're just juggling. It's coming back. It's live somehow. It's coming back.
You know what I realized? Like on my videos, like before, like all my fans were just retards. Like it's people that I'm like everybody has cast out to be retards.
Yeah.
And those were my fans.
The outcasts of society.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody exiled,
Yeah.
YouTube just suggests Hassan.
Yeah, pretty much.
We see you're super into flat Earth ideas. Here's a video of Hassan Chaudhry, local Toronto comedian.
Yeah, check it out. Hassan Chaudhry, great guy. That made a new YouTube. Because my sister was on it. Shit.
That video you did that was in Urdu of like the brown people, how they try to appeal. That killed me.
The car one?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Was that the first video you did in Urdu and then just like translated all for English?
No, I've done 3 now. I'll keep doing that one, maybe a bit more. See what happens. But that shit, like, it just takes fucking shit ton of work. Like,
I know, right? I know.
or the editing, I hate fucking editing.
I like it.
You like editing, yeah?
I like the edit. Oh, I'm good at it at this point. But it's like, it's not just that. It's like the whole artistic thing.
Right.
Coming up with it, blocking the time for it,
Yeah.
shooting it, going home, editing it, posting it, descriptions, hashtagging it.
Yeah.
It just gets daunting, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like,
well, the first 3 parts I don't mind doing. Though you said the shooting, the coming up with it, like all that is fun.
no, even the editing for me is fun. It's just such a package. If it's an amazing idea, I'm like just excitement drives me to the whole process.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But if it's like it's, you know, sometimes you have an idea, you're like, I gotta post something.
Yeah.
I haven't posted in a minute.
Oh, yeah,
it's a B idea.
Yeah.
That's when it's like the worst.
Well, that's the other thing too, because like you post pretty much every day, right?
I used to. I took a whole week off. Like
Yeah.
people are like, it's funny how people don't give you any leeway.
Right.
I've been posting like every day for like what, a year?
Yeah.
It's like I post I go a week off to build the studio. I see my followers dropping.
Oh, for real,
I'm like,
eh?
these motherfuckers. Like
Yeah.
people have no patience on
Yeah,
social media.
man.
They're like, I'm out. This
That's-
nigga ain't lit no more. This
He
nigga's
lost it.
done.
He
This
lost
nigga's
it.
Weinstein, dog.
He's washed up.
He's
yo.
washed up,
Dwayne
dude.
Wade in the house, yo.
For 3 days.
Yeah. He's got a tranny
I'm
kid.
going back to Nima. You know?
But yo, that's the thing, man. Like I couldn't possibly do that. Like I was just getting so, because I tried that in when Corona first came around, like every single day, like something. But oof, bro, that was just getting so draining, and it sometimes just wouldn't be like good. You know what I mean? I would do
that's what I'm saying. Because it's like,
it's hard. You can't do
because
that.
it's like
probably
you have a
impossible.
quota. You have a quota, and if you have a quota, the art's gonna
Suffer.
It's gonna suffer.
Yeah.
Like at the same time, they say if you wait for inspiration to hit, you'll never do
Yeah,
anything, right?
right.
So you have to, like during COVID, I used to be like, I write 5 ideas a day,
Okay.
and I do it every day.
Right.
So at the end of the week, I have 25 ideas. Of those, maybe 7 are great.
Okay.
Or actually, of those, maybe 7 are doable, 4 are great. Either
Okay.
way, I'm doing all the 7 doable ones.
You got to do at least 7.
Exactly. Well, like I'm doing all the doable ones.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Okay.
dropping those. But it's like there was an appetite for that once upon a time. When the lockdown first happened, people wanted content. They were fucking absorbing content.
Right,
and then
right.
things changed.
Sure.
8 months in or so,
Yeah.
it became like it's not good enough to just drop a thing.
Yeah.
You'll see like all the people that were like my peers
Right.
in like the social media game. I would be looking at what they were putting out just to see how it stacks up with what I'm putting out, just to get an idea of the ecosystem.
Right.
And like my videos, their videos, all of us kind of like took a hit once that shift happened, where people were kind of like, they went back to work.
Yeah.
They weren't like, things were like other countries, because I'm not talking about just Canada. These videos, they reach worldwide.
Right.
So a lot of people started getting their shit together, like society going back to normal. So suddenly, like, these, like, every day, like, here's a video to get you through another lockdown day. It's not lockdown for me.
Yeah.
This is my theory.
Right.
So you would see their, like, engagement drop big time.
Right.
The same type of video.
Right.
So then now I've taken the opportunity to be like, now I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I'm going to invest in this. So, because, like, this, I'm going to be able to cut clips from this.
Right.
Because now it looks fucking, it's going to look great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And now I'm going to be able to have up to 4 people on this.
Oh, that is true.
Right?
That is true.
Now I can have super groups Wu-Tang style. But it's going to be sick. But besides that, make only what's good. Make good shit.
Right.
Even if it's once a week, I don't care. It's like, well, unfollow me. You know what I mean? I'm not going to live to increase that number.
Well, that and plus, like, it's just hard, man. Like, shooting it, editing it, like, every single day. Like, some days... You're fucking, like, 7 days a week is, like, it's more than you go to the gym or anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking hard work. And every single, like, you could do it maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, but, like, you did it for a year.
Yo, bro, I did hundreds of videos.
Yeah.
But, I mean, a lot of them were kind of like...
Yeah.
When immigrant dad eats a fruit and is eating every last bit of it, it's like I'm literally like going deep in my mind for every memory, everything I could possibly write. 5 ideas a day.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Immigrant dad talking on Somalian cab driver. Every idea I feel like I did.
Right.
So now it's like, every now and then I get an idea, I do it right away.
Okay.
I do it right away.
Fair
right?
enough.
Because TikTok, now that I'm so like fluent with doing the backgrounds, like that idea I did about the white terrace, the lawyer thing.
Yeah,
that's easy because inspiration hit. I can do it right away.
Right.
Like I speak the language of TikTok.
Yeah.
But I don't do the 5 ideas anymore. Now actually I want to start doing more YouTube stuff.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, man, because like it's just like doing that got so tired. So I was like, I'll just make something good or try to make good. And even if it's less, like more, like, you know, over 2 weeks or whatever, I'll do that instead of like every single day, like, because I was like, I'll never be good at that. I'll never be able to do a video a day. Like I couldn't do it personally.
No.
Yeah.
It's like you were saying, quality will suffer.
Yeah.
Inevitably. Like you can't.
It's not
can't
possible.
perform day like that.
Yeah.
No, you can't, because it's like you think of it as like, oh, we're not. Yeah, you guys aren't athletes. You guys aren't using your joints and stuff. Why can't you post every day?
Right.
It's like your mind has a bandwidth.
Sure.
You need to refresh. You need to go enjoy shit, you know?
Well, what if you could have someone do, like, you just had to come and just like shoot or whatever. Somebody else did everything else.
No.
You still couldn't, eh?
No, I would do it. I've done that.
Right.
But a lot of the funny comes in the comedic timing of the editing.
Sure.
A lot of it. Sure. Unless you're doing long shot stuff,
right,
where it's like trim the beginning, trim the end. That's easy. Sure, someone else could handle it. But a lot of if sketches, bro, the comedic timing is like, sometimes I'll see a funny idea on someone posted it.
Yeah.
But it's like they let it sit half a second too long, and this shot half a second too long. I'm like, fuck, if they just tighten that up, this would be incredibly funny.
Okay.
And it's like I fully see it. So that type of shit, I'd rather editing your shit, you could actually like fully realize your original idea.
Fair enough. So now that the lockdown started again, so you're doing the podcast?
By the way, we're 6 feet apart, for those wondering. Huzzah! I'm just going to keep cheersing like this.
I'm going to get my face in the camera.
No, dog.
I'm going to get my face.
Drink Nestea.
Commercial.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola, be less white.
Be less white. Oh, dude, Coca-Cola. Did they tell their employees that, or what did they... I never read too much. I just kind of like saw people.
I mean, I didn't read too much into it, but
let's speculate.
Yeah, let's just fucking make shit
so
up.
Good at that.
We're gonna make shit up. That's all the fucking
It's on brand. It's perfectly on brand.
New York Post, fucking whatever they say, it's true. What it was is just like, I think they said be less white. They told it to their employees, and I think they had a training. I don't know what the training was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
If a minority is coming toward you on the street, what do? Guy gets shot. Cross the street, call 911? No, not anymore. I guess that's what we used to do.
Yeah.
But now we stay on the same side and make eye contact. People are like taking notes. Oh.
Yeah, they gotta talk.
What if they stab you? It's like, remember, they might not. Oh.
If someone robs you, you do not say the N-word.
Yeah.
You just let it happen.
Unless it's on a monetary value of $100 or more per the agreement.
And they gotta get used to eating spicy food. White people cannot handle spice.
Yeah, but that's not news.
That is not news.
Yeah,
That
I
is
mean,
true.
Imagine that's the hot take. That's what this episode is called. This just in: white people fall apart with spice. I'm gonna do it like a zoom in. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Yeah.
But if a TV show, they had to apologize. They had to apologize, and they have to just eat spicy food, like just for the entire week or whatever.
Oh, dude, that's so funny. Like
Yeah.
the only way for Weinstein to get back into society,
Right.
is for him to eat the craziest like Indian, Pakistani prepared
spice.
Eat every day for like a year, and it's like just fucking his whole system
year.
up. And he can't make it. He just chooses prison after 3 months.
Yeah, after a few days, I think you choose prison. A few toilet fucking goes after that. What I was gonna say, like, oh yeah, for stop the Asian hate. That
Yeah, of course.
yeah. There was people that were coming out apologizing, and they had to give up their dogs.
I don't get it.
German shepherds, your dogs, to
Yeah.
Chinese people, they had to give them up.
Oh, so they can eat them?
Yeah.
What are you saying, bro? This is a year one joke on stage. This would have bombed.
This bombed on the podcast. Shit. You know what? All right, cut that one
that
out.
was such a bomb. You know what's actually funny
What
about the
is that?
Stop Asian Hate?
What is it?
You could appear and just be like, technically Pakistan is in Asia. They're like, get out of here, get out of here. That's not what we mean. That's not what we mean.
Yeah.
We mean this,
Yeah.
all right? You're being insensitive. We mean this. These are the people that are being attacked, all right?
Not this one.
You are not being, exactly. You are not being targeted. It is no longer 9/11. Terrorism thing is in the
Yeah,
past.
rub that dot off.
Exactly. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's funny. Oh man, but yeah, do you how many Asian friends do you have?
So many. I went to University of Waterloo.
Oh, okay, fair enough. What's
Or
your
as some people call it, the University of That's
water?
also a first year.
Waterloo. That's yeah. But what's it called? I don't interact with much. I mean, I don't see too many. I just know one Asian white friend.
Like half Asian, half white?
Yeah.
I bet you they lean toward the white.
Well, yeah, mostly because I mean he doesn't know anything about his Asian. His mom's white and his dad is Asian.
Does he at least watch anime?
No.
Wow.
Yeah. What a loser.
Yeah. That's
Not even
rough.
Asian. Yeah.
That's a fucking identity crisis and a half right there.
Going back to China, he's like,
Yeah.
I don't fit in well here.
They're like, your Asian side was Japanese. But
That's the other thing, man. Like I don't know what's what. Like Chinese, Japanese.
If you went to an engineering school,
Yeah.
then you will know this, especially
Okay.
because engineering schools are so like dominantly. I don't want to say dominantly, but they have so consistently huge Asian populations.
Right.
You expose yourself to such a big sample group of Asians,
Right.
that you will learn.
Okay.
Koreans look like this. Chinese look like
Right,
this.
right.
And Japanese are the easiest, because Japanese have the most capacity for facial hair.
Okay. Yeah. Chinese don't, right?
Chinese can, but they usually don't. Koreans can, but Koreans are like the panda looking ones.
Okay.
Very like pale,
And, like,
round face.
okay,
That's
right,
like
right,
more
right.
Korean.
Okay.
Smoking a cigarette.
Right.
That's like puts you actually. Asians smoke cigarettes hard. If I think about it, in China they're smoking hard. In Japan they're smoking hard.
Okay.
And the Koreans, I've never been to Korea.
Yeah.
But the Koreans in my class and Koreans that I know, 100% of them pretty much smoke cigarettes.
Oh, really?
Except for, I guess, falafel kimchi.
Okay.
He don't smoke.
Right,
and a
right.
couple, but like, I remember in Waterloo, the Koreans always hung out together.
Right.
Here's the thing about Koreans. They are close-knit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're so close-knit, and they always hang out, and they go for cigarettes they go as a group for cigarettes.
Right.
They smoke hard.
Yeah.
And like, Koreans are almost like they communicate with the upper year Koreans. Koreans have a network that's crazy.
Okay.
So they would always have tests and shit from like 2 year. Like we didn't know any of the.
Oh, for real?
We didn't know any of the older like classes.
Yeah.
But the Koreans had access to the
Oh,
new and old, the whole
alumni.
lineage.
Yeah.
The whole lineage.
Yeah.
Somehow they all
Pass
had,
it down. Yeah.
because there's always like 8 Koreans in a class, so they're like close knit. That was the craziest thing about them. But yeah, more like pale, and Japanese are more like they'll have like a beard and like a fucking
Right.
And then once you get to the darker ones, it'll be like Vietnamese, Thai, blah blah blah.
Which one's the smartest? I think Japanese might be the smartest. They got the best technology.
Yeah, but
Honda,
I think
Toyota?
that's 100%. You know what I mean? As like a nation, GDP, government, all that shit. But as a people, I don't think. In fact, I've probably the smartest I've met are Chinese.
Chinese, eh?
Yeah, like I'm talking individually.
Okay.
Chinese.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay. Cool.
we're the smartest I've met.
Right.
The most like fun are Koreans.
Okay.
And Japanese have great like restraint, willpower, like I don't want to say honor because that's like
Yeah.
and I'm thinking about samurai days or some shit.
He like stabbed himself with a fucking big ass sword in front of you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I have a good
betrayed
Japanese
you.
friend, and he's like very disciplined,
Okay. They're
very
big on that, I'm
polite,
guessing. Yeah.
very disciplined. But the Koreans can be like the fuck ups.
Okay, I see. They're a bit loose.
Chinese are like the mid-tier, like Asians. Like
Okay.
they're smart. They're gonna invest in a house.
Right.
They're gonna get a good job.
Yeah.
They may have a drinking problem, but it's hidden at night.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Koreans will like get addicted to drugs and like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah. They'll live
Koreans
out a bit.
They'll live a little
But
Yeah.
yeah. I know, man. I mean, like, cause whenever you do Uber Eats or whatever, like, that's my only interaction with Asians. You pick up some sushi or any Chinese food and you drop it off at another Chinese person's house. That was my.
Did you do Uber Eats recently?
Nah.
You had no Asian friends growing up? Wait, one sec.
Yeah.
Your shit's coming in so loud, dog. You loud motherfucker. Keep talking.
Want me to
keep
move it
talking.
back? Move it back.
Yeah, just keep it a little further from you.
This? Okay.
This boy's talking loud as shit.
Yeah, I don't have an indoor voice.
No.
I'm used to not being heard.
But so you grew up in Brampton,
I grew up in Mississauga.
Mississauga. You had no Asians around you?
We had no Asians. I just didn't have any Asians around me. I had one Asian girl, but that's
you
it.
dated her?
Let's call it that.
Yeah.
Would not, when you have sex and then you don't cuddle after, you just like lay there like, all right, well that was fun, thank you.
Yeah, that's that sex from the apps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some of that like quick sex that comes from the apps.
Well,
Yeah, 100%.
did it for a year.
You dated for a year?
Yeah.
And never cuddled?
Never. And then at the
Damn,
one time
bro.
she was like, "Do you want to cuddle?" I was like,
I guess so.
If I have to, shit.
If I cuddle, she'll think I want to get married. That's your fucking commitment issues. If I cuddle, it'll mean I like her too much. Don't make eye contact. She'll think it's forever.
You can't be my parents, right? Shit. No, I just didn't want her to be into me. But then she found somebody else, and I was heartbroken.
Are they living like a beautiful life now, and you see pictures of their kids and like they're in meadows with like children?
I wish I had that.
Yeah.
I don't. I'll delete her off everything or whatever.
You know what's funny? My Snapchat now,
Yeah.
because Snapchat for me is a relic of like now. The only thing I think on Snapchat is all the girls, all the random chicks from the States, from Tennessee, from Michigan, I see their fucking shit. All the chicks that I've matched with and like been talking and we added Snapchat.
Right.
They're all, that's the only, I don't communicate, I don't use it with any of my friends. So it's like a weird echo of the past. And I just see them getting fat.
Right.
and having like their third kid.
That's
and
funny.
like, it's so weird to see, dude. It's like, damn, man.
Where life went for every different person or whatever. After
Yeah, it's like this weird, Snapchat for me is like the fucking, what's it called? The orb?
Okay.
The crystal ball? Crystal ball. Show me where fucking Michelle is doing. Show me what Michelle from Nashville is doing now. She's like, cottage life. Like,
smoking
40
cigarette.
pounds heavier. Yeah.
But it's weird. I thought Snapchat was dead.
No, it's not that.
Bro, there are people like fucking posting all the time on it. Like,
So Snapchat is its own. Every now I go on Snapchat a little bit because actually a friend will snap something.
Right.
And it's like now they've got your location. Have you seen Snapchat recently, bro? It's like, it looks like a fucking like an MMORPG. Like it looks like they see your little avatar and locations.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck is?
know.
What is this now?
I think they're trying to stay ahead of the game, but like I was just because I thought it died after DJ Khaled stopped promoting it. Like
Yeah, that was the last talk of Snapchat.
yeah,
Yeah.
they were loyal, I guess. They were smart.
It's crazy. I guess Clubhouse already died then, huh?
Clubhouse.
Yeah. Did you even like hear about Clubhouse?
I heard about it from Tim Dillon. And that's it. You gotta get an invite.
Yeah, you
Are
gotta
you
get
on
an
it?
I am on it, but it's like it doesn't make. I was talking shit about it before, but I saw someone being like, Clubhouse died pretty quick.
Right.
So I'm like, is that just? That's the problem with social media. Is like someone could say that, and in my head, I think it's dead.
Right.
And they might be doing better than ever.
Sure. Right. Is that app fun?
No, this is what it is. You go in, it's all audio chats,
Okay.
and you gotta wave your hand to get, and they have to let you.
Okay.
But it'll be like Elon Musk is in a chat room.
Okay.
And he's like, and then Mars, and we did interestingly, Mars, and we actually do a terraform. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and then like there's 10,000 people or 100,000 people listening, being like, "Yo, I'm Elon Musk." Like,
right,
if
right,
anything, I think the thing about it was it made people feel way closer to these people.
Right.
It made like you'd go into a room, so there'd be an appeal, and I guess it's interesting to hear their insights.
Yeah.
Based on the top, because the rooms would have a topic, the future of
right.
terraforming or fucking
Okay.
future of Mars. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it was more so the novelty of being like, yo, I'm fucking so close to Elon Musk, I can touch him pretty much. He's talking right now live on the
Yeah.
thing, and I'm in it.
Can you interrupt at all?
No. Like
Hey Elon, what the fuck, man? What's your kid's name?
Yeah,
what the
yeah,
fuck is
yeah.
that shit?
he's like it's like half of the fucking Greek alphabet.
Yeah.
Pi epsilon.
I think it's like some
Pi
sort of.
epsilon X.
It's the battery charging formula, for the Teslas. I think I don't know, but it's
I wonder if Elon Musk's kid will end up being autistic.
probably will be. I mean, he's pretty autistic.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
I want to. That's gonna be so interesting, isn't it, man? You know, in the future, whatever Elon Musk kids,
Yeah.
it's like fucking LeBron's kids. Imagine LeBron's kids were not into basketball,
True.
and they were like just fucking doing this and that. We'd be like, they'd be all over the news, like
Yeah.
LeBron's son, this, that, this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they're like, he killed it as a family unit.
True,
So they're
true.
all good.
Yeah, that is
But like,
true.
imagine Elon Musk's kid just gets addicted to heroin at 15.
Ah.
You know? And he's in rehab. Elon Musk kid in rehab while Elon is in test station in Mars. Elon in Mars, son in rehab. That'll be a headline.
It's well, not even that. If he's autistic, I don't know what the fuck he's gonna create, because this motherfucker did a lot, man. Like Elon comes up with like new shit, and shit gets published. Like,
Yeah, 100%. You can't compete. That's when your father is God level like that.
it's
You
crazy.
you have to instill within your children that it's like not a competition. Like imagine Michael Jordan's kids trying to play basketball. You know
right?
what I mean?
Oh yeah,
And same
they
with-
feel so bad.
Yeah, of course they were set up to fail. And even LeBron's kids, it's gonna be very hard for them.
Yeah,
Here's
true.
the reality. It's gonna be very hard for them to get to that same tier because LeBron was brought up by a single mom with nothing.
Right.
And I'm gonna fucking elevate everything around me. I'm that
Right.
kid from Akron, like
Yeah.
but when you're born into, not even you say born, when you grow up in like wealth and fame, and like, yo, I love basketball.
Right.
You're missing that thing, that need for survival that all these other guys coming from the hood,
Right.
this is their one shot. That hunger, you can't recreate that.
So you're saying it's better to not have a father. Kick your dad out of your life. You'll make the
Yeah.
NBA.
Yeah. Open mic bits.
yeah.
That actually reminds me. The other day I was at Oshawa, and I thought the guy was gonna like doing that open mic.
Yeah.
Crazy. I thought the dude was gonna light me. He never lights it.
Yeah, he just
And it's like I'm trying to try a new thing. I had a new bit about like a bank thing, and I'm gonna go try it, and it bombed right off the top because I was excited about it. You know when you're excited, you're like, I'm gonna open with this.
Or it's in your head, fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Yo, and it bombed hard. The first line got a laugh, and then
Okay.
the direction I took it,
Yeah.
totally wrong. Like it has potential.
Okay.
The bit.
Yeah.
I just need to go a different
it up.
direction, but the direction I went, way wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So bombs right off the top. I like quickly like run back into material I'm trying to figure out. But bro, I'm fucking at one point it's like 17 minutes. I'm thinking it's a 7-minute set. I'm like, dog, like
Yeah, just
how
let
long-
me-
yeah. He's like, you got 4 more minutes. I'm doing 21 minutes.
Yeah.
So then I end up doing some other bits, and the last bit I should have just fucking ended it and like told them like come back up. But it's like I had nothing left. I'm not in the zone anymore like I was before. So bro, I broke out a bit that was like a first year bit.
Okay.
You know when you break out a bit?
You just kept doing
everything I could remember, and it's so old and bad that like as soon as I started saying the words,
right.
I was like,
You had to backtrack?
No, I didn't even backtrack.
Oh, okay.
I was in it. I
Yeah.
clicked into it. So I had to ride that.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, in my
It
head.
took a part of your soul.
Oh, and it just like, it was not even a laugh at. I tried to fix it.
Yeah, as you say it.
I say it, and just ruined it. It was better as it was in its like B-level bit.
Right.
But I tried to like newify it.
Right.
Make it like original and funnier with my new level, and it just went south, and I just ended up, and it was a decent set.
Sure.
And just ended on that note, and I was like, I'm so sorry. You know what I mean?
It's pretty funny, but you gotta like, it set's going good and it goes bad, and you're like, well, I guess I gotta go now.
Yeah, literally like, fuck, I should have stopped at that one before.
Fuck. But yeah, it just started getting a crowd recently, and now it's done again. Ugh.
Yeah, the other day I went, it was fucking 10 people in there.
Well, that's not bad.
There's 10 audience, I'm like
Right.
10 comics, and I'm like, oh, what's going on here?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be the one to ask the question, but every time I'm there, I expect the police to bust in.
Oh no, yo.
You know what I mean?
I am ready.
Lockdown cops, COVID police, they all have 6 masks on.
Yeah, with fucking shields and
they
shit.
just
coming.
punch somebody. They're so aggressive.
Yo, I'm ready to run through the back.
Me too, 100%.
Yeah, I keep thinking that in my head. You had an incident at a weed shop a long time ago where who busted in? Somebody busted in, or like you had.
That's funny because that's like the other version of it. When weed first, what people don't realize is when weed first went legal, it became way harder,
Right.
way harder to actually like get away with weed shit.
Yeah.
Remember Puff Ma, like the underground cafe 420 in Toronto? It was all fine, operating fine.
That is true.
Smoke weed inside, it's all good.
Yeah.
But now that weed is legal, you can't smoke it inside.
Oh,
Now they
right.
consider it like it used to be like kind of like
a side thing.
a side thing,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a community understood.
Yeah.
Like think of it like incense.
Right.
This is just the artist performing.
Yeah,
Some people-
yeah.
You know, but then right when it went legal, then it's like, oh, you can't smoke a cigarette. It's like you can't smoke a cigarette. Cigarettes are legal, but you can't smoke them inside.
Right.
So weed went into that same like
Yeah,
category.
right.
These motherfuckers ran in one time mid-set, just right away. Like,
for real?
Jay Freeborn is running behind them. The guy comes in, he starts taking pictures of ashtrays. Right away,
Right.
runs up. And you know it's the doors in the back at Underground.
yeah.
So people are on stage
Right.
seeing it. The audience is not seeing it.
Sure.
And he just comes in, it's like, this is something. And then Pum's like, talk to me in the fucking hallway, you
Yeah.
idiots. What are you
Right.
These people, bro, they came in so gung-ho, like Chinese
How
government.
many people showed it?
2. It was a black guy and like a white chick or some shit.
Right.
And they came in so aggressively that I was like, what side? It's like the gusto that they entered. It was almost like hall monitor shit.
Right. Well, that's what their job.
Like, what are you
that-
doing?
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
a comedy show, and you're busting in like we're doing heroin, selling it to
Yeah,
children.
yeah.
The vibe they entered with.
Yeah.
You
Fair
would
enough.
think we were doing the like fucking
Some illegal
weapons of
shit.
mass destruction.
Yeah.
I'm like, calm the fuck down.
Right,
What are you
right.
doing? And then
Right.
they ended up fining her, God knows how much, or gave her a warning.
Right.
That's what they do. They fucking take the pictures, so they have like a paper trail for the warning.
Right.
So they're like, it
gotcha.
could be 10 G's if you fuck up. We already have the proof to give you the 10 G's. So now play ball type deal. They're not necessarily
Okay.
gonna hit her with the 10, but they got all the pictures and they caught her in the act.
Yeah,
I'm like, this is
yeah.
it's so ironic. This is what's happening once weed is legal.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, it's bullying like hard, and like when the government comes after you, there's no running away.
There's no thank God for Canada. There is a little, but like if you're in China, dude, there's nothing
no.
for it. Or other countries,
That's not comparable.
like Canada, America, these are countries like where you could sue a police department and win.
Yeah, I know.
That's a beautiful thing,
That's
you know?
crazy.
Right?
Holy shit.
Dude, my mom was telling me about Sudan is like bad right now.
Okay.
Yeah,
You have
like-
family that lives there right now?
All my family.
Oh, they all live
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
Okay.
like what do you mean by like direct family?
Not direct, like indirect, like.
100% of my family lives there except for my mom and my siblings and my dad.
Oh, you're the only one that came.
We're the only ones here.
Oh.
Yeah, the only ones.
Okay.
We have some cousins in Tennessee
Yeah.
and Virginia.
Okay.
But she said it's real bad right there because, like, economically, it's in a bad place.
Yeah.
And, like, when the economics of the country are fucked up, then that all spills down to what's happening with the people, right?
Right.
My mom said, like, dude, it's Sudan, bro. She said that robberies are up like crazy.
Oh, really?
To the point where it's like it's standard for two people to be on a motorcycle, and the person in the back just snatches purses as they drive by. To the point they made it illegal for two people to be on a motorcycle.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Which is so weird for me. I'm like, well, now motherfuckers are just gonna get good at snatching and driving. Okay, so imagine two people just commuting what do you get off that motorcycle? You get on a butt. Like
you don't have to give that one guy his cut. That's, Just saving money.
She said like one kid, these robbers went right into on a campus.
Okay.
Went up to some kid, like, give us your money, gave him the money, like, give us your phone. And I guess he did all his schoolwork on his phone. And he wouldn't give it to him. They killed him.
Oh,
and they caught all three.
Yeah.
And my mom said now they're going to the plan is to do a public execution.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm like, damn, dude.
Damn,
but I'm also like, damn, that's some fucking incentive to not rob right there. That sends a message.
True.
But at the same time, public executions, dude.
Yeah, so everybody can see it. Yeah, public in a lot of countries it happens still, yo. Fuck.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's like, I'm assuming because my mom said that her brother-in-law got robbed.
Right.
And he went to the police station. And then the police station, it was like, they robbed him of like nothing, but he still went. And the cop was making tea. It's like these people, they came in, it's like, and the cop said, God will judge them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just put his legs up and shit. He's just chilling. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like maybe they haven't even been paid for a month. If you got robbed $8 and a guy comes in, he robbed my $8. What do you think? I'm gonna go get killed for this shit?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I do hear that
It's not
part.
like the gung ho shit over here, but I'm like, it's a different world. Over here, you could like. True. You get roughed up too much, man. You go get a good lawyer, bro. You got a case.
But like over there, it's hard to cut you off. But like over there, like it's the same
I was
thing.
done.
You were done.
Yeah.
But like if you have some money, you can get the law on your side pretty fast.
Oh,
like you don't even get a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of money.
Oh,
like,
100%.
Get your law on your side, like pretty fast. Like cops will like back you up, blah blah blah. Like whoever pays most money, and you don't have to have that much money to fucking buy him.
No, but I'm saying you could piss off the government over there.
Yeah.
There is no way around it.
Oh, there's.
But here you could piss the government off and have such a good legal battle.
Yeah.
That
legal.
It's
battle.
like they play by the rules. It's like in court. It's like even though they're biased, obviously towards the government, the crown. It's
you still have a shot.
You have a shot. You don't have that in a lot of places. You know what I mean?
Places you don't.
It's not like the Sudanese government's like, oh, well, it's airtight. You bastard! You robbed us of a lot of money, but it looks like we did owe you for pension. So, yeah, I guess you keep it. You know what I mean?
Was Sudan ever rich?
I'm not the guy to answer that, but like every country's got their.
I mean, not like ever, but like in your lifetime.
I'm sure there's a guy who's like, bro, man, in 1850, Sudan led the world in gold. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Fair enough.
I don't know if Canada was ever rich. You know,
I mean,
you know what I mean? Like,
lifestyle-wise, like, what's the lifestyle over there? Like,
it's very big difference. It's just like probably Pakistan.
Okay.
You're either like, you have money, you can travel.
Right.
Or you don't.
There's
nobody in like the middle. There's no middle class.
Every house has water and electricity?
Every electricity cuts all the time.
Yeah, okay, that does
all
happen.
the time. In fact, my mom told me that. Like my brother-in-law,
Yeah.
he's building a house in Sudan right now, right? And his brother's building a house right next to him. And apparently Saudi Arabia right now. Oh, this you may find interesting.
Okay.
Saudi Arabia just started a tax, huh?
Oh, on Sudan?
No. On every non-local living there has to pay a tax for every children's head.
Yes.
And like, there's a tax now that makes it way less like lucrative to be living there.
Right.
So my brother-in-law, his brother was living in Jeddah in Saudi.
Okay.
Moved his family back to Sudan. Took one look around of how fucking bad it is.
Yeah.
And sold their crib and bought an apartment in Cairo. Apparently, everybody's buying an apartment in Cairo.
Okay.
So it's like, because it's like they're waiting out the storm, because it's like, it's fucked up right now.
Holy shit.
It's like rough. It's like the power is cutting way, like it used to cut.
Yeah.
But now it like cuts for like a while.
Is there a different politician that came in, or like what changed?
We had the uprising, and it's like the transitional council. I don't even know who's like, I'm not into politics in like Sudan, Canada. And, like I'm not the politics guy, but
Fair enough.
I don't know who's running things there right now.
Yeah.
But I just know it's rough economically, and like I said, like robberies are happening left and right.
Yeah, because my brother-in-law in Pakistan, he got robbed. Everybody like got robbed at least Like you gotta have a burner phone. You
Yeah,
can't.
exactly.
You can't just,
You
like-
put your iPhone in your sock,
Yeah.
and you walk around like this, and you got a Nokia that plays Snake 2.
Right. Yeah. That Nokia pretty reliable.
And you're mad you gave up Snake 2.
Oh,
when they take it, you're like, damn.
Yeah, those Nokias were pretty good, man.
Like
I've
bricks.
I had a few, and they did me pretty good. But yeah, it's just like people come up and I think he's told that his brother got cell phone robbed. I think wallet robbed. Going to ATMs and coming out. That's a fucking a big thing, a big like risk.
Is going into ATMs.
ATM, like if you know when you go to RBC or whatever, you come out. I come out willy nilly. Like I don't.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, I did body work like car body work for this one guy one time.
Of course. Yeah. You don't even do body work. He came up to you, goes, Hassan, you do body work? You're like, yeah, I do body work.
I do
spray paint.
Yeah. No, it was just sanding his body and then putting some filler.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So and he went out to pull some money out of the ATM and he comes outside, he's like looking both ways and like putting
Was he a brown guy?
Yeah. I'm like
dog,
chill,
you're in Canada, bro.
Yeah. Like, chill out, bro.
Actually, we were gonna do a sketch where it's like it was like a black collective in Toronto.
Yeah.
Zeus, Chris Robinson, all these people.
Yeah.
Conrad.
Okay.
And we're coming up with some sketch ideas. Nothing came of it, but one of the sketch ideas was like, imagine just having one of us just stand next to people at ATMs and like not next to them, like far, but get closer and closer and see and have someone shooting it.
Oh,
see,
true.
See
That's
who
what-
can
yeah.
like
Who can
get
break
the
them?
closest.
Yeah. Or the reaction of somebody.
Yeah.
That's not a bad sketch. Yeah. It'll get some good
I'd be like,
reaction.
what? Just,
Yeah.
once it gets too heat, like put up your debit card. What? I want money. What are you racist? Like, dude, why are you inching towards me? I wasn't.
not-
It's in your head. You fucking racist.
True. But to be honest with you, I would. I think 100% of the people will think the same thoughts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think the same thought. Man.
True.
Bro.
But if it was let's see, like an Asian guy coming like inching towards me, whatever, I wouldn't be that threatened. I think
It depends on like. There's a vibe, man.
there is a vibe,
Yeah, there's a vibe. Even if it's a black guy, even it doesn't matter who it is. If I look at you,
right?
you feel a vibe, right?
True.
If you avert eye contact, or you know what I mean? If it's kind of like
Yeah.
like
I
a
see what you're
sketchy
saying.
thing, then it doesn't matter even if you're like. I mean, if you're way smaller than me, I don't care what color you are.
Right.
I'm even if you look sketchy, I'm like, whoa, you bust a move, bro. Do something.
Have you ever been robbed?
Yeah.
Oh, where?
Yeah, like growing up in fucking Limberlost.
Okay, tell me the story.
Well, they just fucking asked. I was walking home with my backpack, and they just were just like, "What's in the bag?" And it was back in the day when it's like you just have fucking geography book
Yeah.
in the bag and shit. I had nothing for them.
Yeah.
I had nothing for them.
Yeah.
It was just like educational shit. And they're just
Yeah.
fucking mad, and it's like
Right.
they were looking at like my clothes and shit, and they just fucked off.
If that guy became
And
a
I got
historian-
robbed by a lawyer. That was like a real robbery.
Oh, but that's like legit.
Yeah, that is the real type of robbery.
That one is not one you can be like, yo, I'll fuck you. If I could go back and fuck him up, that's a harder one.
Oh man, the way this guy robbed me, bro, I fucking had fantasies of like.
You want to tell that story?
I've told it.
Oh, you
100
have told a lot of times?
I
Okay.
paid a guy to get, the H-1B in America.
Okay.
Like in America, if you want to get the green card, step one is to get the H-1B visa. And I was applying for that when I was working there, and his whole thing was that he would apply for it. But he knows mad immigrants pay for this shit in the hope of getting green card, and not everybody gets accepted. So he just fucking took the money and was like, yeah, you're 6 months later. I'm like, what's the deal? He goes, your shit got rejected. And I'm like, on the website, I'm like, I should have a case number. What's my case number? I should be able to look this up myself. And then I knew I got scammed hard. And then I fucking, till this day, I was fighting it with Michigan Attorney Grievance Commission.
Okay.
And I won. And he got his bar suspended. Because I took it to that level. Because, bro, it took by the end, it was me and some random Asian nigga too. He robbed some random.
Oh, he's just going all over.
Yeah. His
not
bar
stopping.
is suspended.
Okay.
And until like, and I don't know, like it's law, bro. That's the problem with this shit. It's like, I don't understand what's happening without being educated in this field.
Right.
Where it's like, I bet he can reinstate this shit through some.
Right,
Like he
right.
kept for years. They would be like, show us proof that this.
Yeah.
And he would do appeal for subject to motion of this.
Right.
Appeal subject motion of, I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Right.
And I just keep pushing, and the guy who works there is just like, and then at the end it's like they revoked it or some shit.
All right.
And they're like, you got to pay or it's not coming back, and it's like it's gone, and I never heard from it again.
How much money you put in?
Fucking, he just took 2 G's.
Okay, that's still
was
decent
more-
though. Yeah.
But it's more like, It's more, I right away I knew I'm never getting the money back, but I'm like, I'm just going to fuck with this guy at this point. I'm going to fuck with his comfort of doing his, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to fuck with his money.
You're going to get it,
yeah. I mean, I'm not going to get my money back.
Right.
I know I'm not. True. There's no scenario I'm going to get a check back.
2Gs. 2Gs is worth putting up a decent amount of fight.
Yeah.
I mean, but for most people, if you got a full-time job, kids and shit, you're like, oh, I got robbed, fuck it, move on to the...
Well, I paid when I had the money. I came back to Canada, no more engineering. I'm like, whoa, yo, I got time. I'm doing open mics at night during the day. I got to fight people who rob me, bro. You know?
Yeah. But I had a buddy a long time ago. So real estate. So he used to live in the U.S. and some guy over here, like he heard from some real estate agent. So what they do is like they just like take like chunks of money from people and they say they buy a property for you. And what they do is like once they sell it, they'll give you profit. Simple, right? So this guy, he would only call whenever he wanted anything, got the money. So he pretended to buy it, and
you could never get in contact with him after, right? That's the thing. Perfect contact for the moment they are communicating with you to get the money. The moment they have the money, contact is cut.
Well, it wasn't even that. Like he tried doing that, but he's like he would never text them. He's like, just call me.
Yeah, he didn't want a paper trail.
Yeah. And lost 40 stacks.
You did?
Not me.
Oh,
my friend.
yeah. See, that's invest. I mean, did they know the person? Like it was a family friend?
It was somebody recommended through. But yeah, so it's just like, oof,
bro. Same thing happened to me when I was in university. I had like 10. You know, like you have OSAP grants. You have like so much disposable income at one point in university.
Yeah.
I had like scholarships and shit. I had 10 G's that my good friend Fahad. Till this day, he's one of my best friends.
Right.
He knew a brown chick in fucking Milton who did Forex trading.
Okay.
He goes, bro, man, you fucking invest with her, man. I guarantee it. I know her. I'm fucking like, I know her. She gives you 5% return a month.
Okay.
A month.
That's not bad.
I'm like, oh shit, a month? Ain't too good to be true, right?
Yeah.
But you're young. You're like, yeah. You know what I mean? So I gave him 10,000.
Yeah.
10,000. That like I need it.
Right.
But I was like, I don't need it until next year.
Okay.
You know, so gave it to him. And 8 months go by, I'm getting $500 a month.
Okay.
I'm laughing.
Yeah.
Month 9, sorry, I lost all the money.
Oof. Where'd it go?
They're just paying you back chunks of the money you gave them.
Okay.
Pocketed this, saying, oh, it was volatile, whatever. She ended up declaring bankruptcy, dipping to India.
Oh.
Fahad is like on the 911 trying to like get the police after her and shit.
Yeah.
And we couldn't get it back. He had to go get the money and paid me out of his own pocket.
Oh.
Yeah, he had to go get
He went
crazy.
to India?
No, we got a line of credit.
Oh,
paid it out of his own pocket.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he guaranteed it to me.
Wow. Oh, got you.
And my other buddy too. He paid both of us out of his own pocket.
Yeah, that's a pretty good friend.
Oh, it took him forever to pay it back, but like it lit a fire under his ass. And,
Right.
And like he took over the real estate game in an effort to pay it back.
Yeah.
He fucking
Hustle
got
hard.
so hard, like killed it. Paid it all back, had it like murdered it. That was probably the best thing that ever happened to him.
Yeah. Fair
Because
enough.
it fucked him up for a minute. But he paid it all back, and like it just goes to show you how like scams, like think about 8 months.
Yeah.
Where you're fully trusting.
True.
At this point, I'm gonna get like the 10 back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I had a dream a long time ago that I was gonna be a professional basketball player.
Yeah. Sounds like this is a dream. This is a definition of a dream, bro. That's a textbook dream. I love it.
Yeah, check my jump shot after.
Yeah.
So when I was in Calgary, I was just because I got laid off work and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna do whatever. And then I was like, I should just go play because this one guy came to the gym and he said he used to.
This is in the dream?
No, this is not the dream. I mean, I didn't have a legit dream.
You've never been to Calgary.
What's it called? This one guy, I was playing basketball with him, and he's like, I play in Germany, and he gets paid. He's like, I got paid $3,500 a month, and he wasn't that good. And I'm like, I can beat him, and I did beat him, and I'm like, I can go play pro. So I started sending out my videos. I made some videos.
Oh God.
Some videos of me shooting and shit. Yeah.
Doing the spider. He's the brown fucking mamba.
I got the Lahori crossover.
Yeah.
But it's just like two chicken sticks that I'm like, But so I made these videos and I sent it out, and there was this one guy he was pretending to be in England. He was pretending to be the coach as well. He's like, yo, the coach wants to talk to you. He would never call me. He called me once, and he's like, I'm in England, and the coach was like,
I'm from Manchester United. You've got talent, love.
Yeah.
You're the brown fucking Ronaldinho.
Come here, young block. Yeah. But
It was a soccer. I got confused there, but keep going.
yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So this guy, he pretended to be the coach, and the way I think it finally hit my head that this guy's two timing me is like every time I would try to message him, or sorry, message the coach, he wouldn't respond, but now I would message him, the coach would respond as well. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Why is the coach responding every time I message this guy? So I figured out that he's pretending to be the coach and the agent at the same time. I was going to waste $500 for a tryout that was never going to happen.
There's a million scams out there.
Yeah. And it's always best to do a scam when people have a dream.
Oh, yeah, of course. You're so right. The gatekeepers.
Yeah.
Dude, that is why some of the biggest scams I've seen is things related to the acting industry.
Yeah.
These, like, some acting classes I've done, I'm like, this is just all these young, hungry people are in here. I'm like, this is a scam.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right,
like,
right.
headshot, people doing headshots that are like, I had a great headshot photographer, and she was she's literally a private jet pilot.
Yeah. Okay.
And a headshot photographer. And then she just does the piloting. But like, there's other people I went to that like charged a stupid amount.
Right.
And they're like, yeah, if you want to get into the they would always like tie it with like, if you want to get in this industry and succeed, you need this. And it's like you can see them salivating like,
we got this one.
Yeah, if you really want to make it, if you want to be Tom Cruise didn't start with his buddy taking fucking pictures of him.
Yeah,
like,
and you're just like, really?
Yeah, Tom Cruise good. Yeah.
Please, me. But how do you tell if an acting thing is legit? Like acting like coach or whatever is like legit?
Fucking Google their name. Look at the IMDb.
Okay. And if they got acting gigs?
If they're teaching an actor's thing and they have no actor credits themselves, what the fuck? Get out of here.
Okay.
You know, I mean, there's some people that like, there's like a guy, Louis Bowmander. He's like a famous teacher here in Toronto. He's like been teaching for 42 years. He's amazing.
Okay.
He's like one of those people that who's been in the game so long, he's seen the evolution of like method acting, this. And he's like he's trained to train.
Okay.
So it's like, you fine. You're like 70. You don't need this.
Right.
But if you're like 35, 40, and you're talking about like this, it's like you have 2 credits from 15 years ago, then you're just trying to make a living. And
So
it's like,
what happens in acting class? Because I've never like.
there's some acting classes that like tell you how to like get to the core, how to relate to, how to be the character type deal.
Yeah.
Where there's other acting classes where they're like, they're in audition classes.
Okay.
So they tell you, you walk into an audition room and like you're character A and the scenario is character A and B.
Yeah.
Where do you make your eye line? How do you stand? Like these type of things. Where do you look? Like if you make a mistake, what do you do? Like these type of like technical like skills to have in auditioning.
Yeah.
There's workshops and classes for that. But then there's ones where it's like, let's try, like Louis Bowman would be like, I want you to think like it'll be a scene. It'll be a scene like of like a person crying. It's like, think of the saddest thing that has ever happened to you.
Right.
It's happening again. It's like a movie. Yeah. And it like works.
Right.
And it's like you would do it.
Right.
You do your part, and then he'll instruct. He'll like, do your best version of it. You do it. The whole class is watching. It's like 12 other people.
Sure.
Everyone has their turn. And then he'll be like, okay, good. Now think of the saddest thing that's ever happened or something, right?
Uh-huh.
And then he'll guide you through some scenario, and then he'll be like, now start. You know what I mean? And then you run the same scene, and a lot of times it's way different, bro.
Oh, really? Yeah.
You think you would just be like, you'd redo it the exact same.
Yeah.
But 90% of these things are letting yourself truly get into it.
Okay.
Because you know, like we have, like, especially as immigrants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We just are. We have such a bullshit meter, so sensitive.
True.
Like,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fucking,
okay.
shoot,
Okay, guy. This thing.
Acting.
This thing. Okay. You know.
Yeah. Get a job, man.
Yeah, exactly. So if you can, it's literally within you. If you can get past that and truly take the heart and like internalize what he's telling you, then it'll work.
Have you do you see some like really bad actors and you're like, oh god, this guy needs to do some drugs or something? Like, have you seen that when you've been there?
I had an acting class with a guy that was like this type multi-level of balding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the one
Like
where
he wasn't like, we're buzzed. We're
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
We got it.
Right.
Buzz, beard cut, buzz.
yeah.
Like we have the buzz cut and the beard.
Yeah.
Everybody knows if you lose on top, you got to gain at the bottom. Equilibrium of hair, right?
True.
This guy was just, he did the comb over in like the worst stereotypical way, like the worst comb over possible, the most comical comb over where it's literally only coming from here and going like this.
Oh, and there's nothing in the middle?
Nothing,
Oh, yeah,
nothing
yeah,
in the
I know that
middle.
one. I know a few of those.
And I'm like, dog,
yeah.
you're not gonna get a part like that. You gotta buzz it. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, maybe he is, dude. Maybe he's booking like he's like in all like the comic book stores. He's like the guy in the back, or the fucking like maybe he's killing it, typecasted as like that guy.
I can see him at like a sweet shop, like a guy ordering the sweets. You know what I mean? At a Pakistani sweet shop, he's like, yeah.
Or in line at a toupee place or something like that. Maybe if he buzzed it, he would. But I'm like, damn, like how could like. That's so denial. For it to see, there's such a denial. It was the most I've ever seen because these hairs were like this long.
I know. Yeah.
They covered, they weren't just, they went fully enjoying this side.
Yeah.
And it was clearly, there was like light coming from under. It wasn't hair from here. I'm like, this is denial at its highest.
That person every day wakes up, he's like, yeah, fly.
Fly. I'm like, dog, bald is better, bro.
Yeah, true. But you know what? Some people I've seen bald and I've seen with this.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
this is better.
This is better. Like, I mean, maybe not for their like self-esteem or whatever the fuck it is, but the look. I think maybe I'm just used to looking at them a certain way or whatever. Like,
yeah. Sometimes you just need to see some dark on top, and then you write it off in your head. They got hair.
Yeah,
you
or
know what I mean?
something, yeah.
But then, and he was like a fucking white guy. I'm like, bro, just go to Turkey, get your fucking shit plugged. What are you doing?
3,500.
Yeah, exactly. Why are you paying? That class was $450.
Oh,
It's an eighth of your fucking trip to Turkey, bro. You know what I mean?
True,
Why do a lockdown here? Go do a lockdown
Right.
in the fucking hair rehab place.
Right.
Come back, kill it. Be Tom Cruise.
I might go there next year.
Yeah, see, I have a whole bit on this, bro. As long as you're not black, as long as you don't have nappy hair, there's great hope. Bro, my buddy fucking did it.
Oh, it looks good?
Oh, he's a stud now,
No
bro.
way.
He's like a horse, bro. He's
Oh, yeah,
he's studying women, bro.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Getting
comes,
pussy?
he gets women pregnant, bro. They pay him. Please, concede, please.
Comes off the
Bear
plane,
a
it's just
child.
like girls saying, hi.
No, but like he was bald early. And
Okay.
then my good buddy, he knows it.
Yeah.
But like his shit worked like crazy. And the way they talk about it is like follicles.
Yeah.
He got 6,000.
Yes.
It looks nice. He's like, I'm going back for another 6,000. I'm like, dog, you're good. He did it in
Yeah.
Windsor. So he paid like, he didn't go to Turkey for
Oh,
it. He did
okay.
it in Windsor. So he paid like 3 times the amount
Yeah,
of money for
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's real. Turkey is like, they got some science they don't even allow here.
Yeah, man. Like,
You know?
everybody goes there for some reason.
And comes
Shit.
back beautiful. I mean, that first 2 months, it's like a crime scene.
Okay.
So everyone's got hats.
Sure.
They got the flat brim hats that have a lot of space on top.
Yeah. A nuclear disaster happened. Yeah.
They can't wear tight hats because they need to have air. It's got to be those big, like, you know, like the fucking
loofah caps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's got to be a lot of vacant space to let
the
it
air to
air
get in.
out.
Yes, yeah.
Because it looks like, you know, a chalk design when there's a murder scene.
Yeah.
You see, like,
Yeah. You see the red
it
cuts.
looks rough because it plasma, this and that. But once it comes in, I've seen 2 of my friends do it now.
Okay.
And it's like people that were bald, way more bald than you. I don't know if you even need to do it. It's just like you could do it.
Right.
Because your type of shit, these guys, like, they don't even,
Fully
you know,
gone.
for us, when we buzz, it looks like, oh, we could have hair. But when
Sure.
it grows in, it's like, there's no,
less here.
you're exposed. But when we keep it like this, these guys didn't, it was like bad.
Fully gone.
They couldn't do the buzz cut.
Okay.
So if you can do the buzz cut,
Right.
maybe get 6,000. You know, maybe get 6,000.
the special. Because one of my buddies did it in Pakistan, and apparently like they've gotten a lot better. $500.
Maybe that's too cheap though.
But he looked all right. Like I saw his pictures afterwards. I was like,
He got married. Like that, like yeah. For the
He had a kid. He had a kid in 9 months.
Yeah, right. In 8 months. Bro, in the fucking arranged marriage like market, that increases your value.
Oh, hard,
now you
man.
can get a lighter skinned Pakistani chick, right? That's how it works,
Well,
right?
my brother is getting married, and my mom, like, she was like, make sure you don't shave your head this month. I was like, yeah, my hair's not gonna come back in a month.
Yeah, right.
Fucking, what? Yeah. So,
when's the next time you're going to Pakistan?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really have much family there per se, so I'll see.
So your family's all here?
For the most part, like I've got a little bit over there, but I'm not really close with anybody.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'll go there maybe just for fun and hanging out and shit.
Would you go to Saudi before Pakistan?
No, I'll go to Pakistan. Like Saudi is
You
just
got nothing there for you anymore.
yeah, maybe like a gig for like a royal prince.
Yeah.
I'll go for that.
Yeah, that's not gonna be anytime soon. Oshawa at the fucking there.
Not even
That's
that.
not
Like,
gonna be anytime soon.
you fuck. Oh yeah, true. Well, that and plus you gotta not say nothing about religion and sex.
Yeah, I'm scared, bro. I'm scared that I'll arrive in one of these like Sharia law countries, like in a comedic capacity. Like I'm fine with going to Sudan and just like going to Sudan.
Hanging out. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you'll
like,
say something.
No. Oh, like I don't want to go perform there.
Okay.
I don't want to go perform in any of these places where they're like researching what you said in the past, and it's like now you can't leave. There's just 2 soldiers who meet you at the gate. And then what? Now you're just dealing with the embassy.
Yeah, because
they're gonna cut you up like that Saudi dude.
Because of a stupid bit that you did 5 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. I'm so scared of that type of shit, man.
True. That is true. I mean, like, and people like can look you up a lot more now than ever in Pakistan. Like, some people like they'll say some stuff and they'll get shot. Like, if you say,
yeah, I know. It's Sudan the same way, dude.
Okay, yeah.
It's the same shit in Sudan. Like, they're gonna publicly execute those niggas.
Yeah.
You think if they're gonna execute them for robbing that phone, and I say some shit about Prophet Muhammad, I'm done, dog.
Astaghfirullah.
I'm done. Like, remember last time I was scared of you guys?
Bro.
You're sweating.
Man, because I talk with 2 of my friends. We were trying to do a podcast. And, like, they try to keep bringing up, like, Muhammad stuff. And I'm like, bro, this...
Yeah. This is not how we do it.
Yeah.
We're not going to build... This is... Yeah, you already have the fucking, like, society's outcast for YouTube. You don't need the fucking religious outcast. You just have outcast fan base.
Yeah, but, like, I'm just like, we're not getting canceled. We're getting beheaded. That's what's going on. Yeah, it's yeah.
All I want is like I'm afraid that like I just want to make sure that my fans like when I have a show, the audience doesn't smell like shit. Is that a reasonable thing? I want to have a good mixture where it's like people clean themselves, they practice hygiene.
True.
That's the fan group base I want. But you can't control that shit.
Yeah, that's. But you know one thing, that's why I'm like kind of sometimes scared to do the brown stuff a lot, because like they'll see me like say this like brown stuff and not like a very crass manner, and if they come to see me ever and it's like pedophile and this and
your
that,
shit goes hard.
Oh, and they're like,
you're testing every freedom you have in Canada. Every time you get on stage, you are fully like exercising your freedom of speech. Every time, dude, the shit you say, I'm like, well, freedom of speech.
Yeah, man, I'm just like, yeah, you should be able to make jokes about it. Yeah.
But yo, let's land this podcast. I'm afraid about all these new cameras are recording on just battery power right now. I haven't got the AC adapter yet, so I'm afraid they're gonna cut off any second.
All right, let's do it.
Tell the people where to find you, dog.
Hassan Chaudhry, great guy on YouTube and Instagram.
As always, in the description, I'll put all his shit. Yo, from my end, just make sure you smash that subscribe, follow, plus wherever you're at. 5 stars if it's Apple. And if you want to check out some exclusive content, patreon.com/the Immigrant Section. Bonus episodes, behind the scenes, etc. All that shit. But yo, how's the new studio, dog? Amazing, huh?
This
is the fucking christening episode.
This was good.
Amazing to have you, dog. You can have another drink on the way out, because that's the way I roll. Yo, until next time, you're all the best. Peace! Yo, and that's the episode. Remember, if you liked it, smash that subscribe button so I can give you updates. And until next time, it's your boy, Abbas Wahab. Easy!